What's happening, everybody? I woke up this morning and it is race day. I've had many of these days before, and just like I've done in the past, I wanted to give some pre-race thoughts. However, normally I make those pre-race thoughts for about 2 to 3 minutes on a video and then off I go. So I wanted to make that a little bit of an extended view into where my mind is at right now. Last year, I signed up for this race called SpartanTrail, and I didn't know exactly what that race was. I found out when I got there that SpartanTrail was literally running up a mountain and running back down. I was about halfway through the race and I asked somebody, I said, "Where's the obstacles?" Because I assumed that everything with the SpartanRace franchise had obstacles. Lo and behold, I found out that they had capitalized of this series of runs where they just carve out a path, or they just set out a path for us to run up a mountain and run down the mountain and call it a race. And I said, I'm never doing this again. But lo and behold, here I am, heading out to Bear Mountain to do my second SpartanTrail. The shape that I was in when I was going for SpartanTrail number 1 was actually much better than my current shape. I was probably 15 to 20 pounds lighter than I am now. I was actively running 3 to 5 though days per week realistically, and I was probably in the best cardio shape that I had been in since high school, likely. In addition to that, I started to try to get myself in shape 2 to 3 weeks ago, and I was doing okay with that. But every time I started to run, I was saying to myself, Mark, are you actually able to get through this? Do you think that you should just try to see if you can cancel this race and do another one because you're not ready? And everything came to a head on Thursday when I had a car accident while I was on my way to see a client at work. And I said, maybe this is my sign that it's just not my time. But obviously here I am, so this is what's gonna happen. I am experiencing some pain in my back, so there's some people who think I shouldn't do this race. I'm headed over to get my race bib. Let's go. So I am about 7 minutes from beginning. I have no goal to be a speed demon this time, but I'm gonna definitely get up the mountain, get down the mountain, and I'm gonna show you guys the actual mountain this time, because I did it before with my GoPro. But unfortunately, I do have my GoPro here. I'm still gonna try to take some footage with my GoPro, but I'm gonna have to hold it up. So this is gonna be an arm and leg workout and a conversation. I always said, how can people hold up tripods and talk while they go up and down any kind of race course, but especially a mountain? But that's what I'm gonna be doing. Wish me luck. Aru, Aru, Aru.
What is your profession?
Aru, Aru, Aru.
3, 2, 1, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful Bear Mountain spectators, Montana, make some noise. Yay! High five. Next fans, we're on to the second round. Let's go, let's go, Connecticut. Woo-hoo. 2086, bringing up the ship by 2031. We are 2244 once again. 280 is the hero. 2394 with
You're the man, but I'm not a Knicks fan.
2169. Keep your hand on mine. 2265.
But I didn't do the mud. No. And somebody was telling us that they're good for hiking, but they're not good for that because he was like, if you go in the mud.
This is the beginning. It's always a log jam.
Yeah, no, I don't do the war. I mean, that's it.
It doesn't start until the crowd separates from each other, which could be about now. Yeah. This is a trail, y'all.
And she's always said that
The roll is always the same. So unsteady. So unsteady. But I want y'all to know, this is an incline, y'all. Hold on. Here's where my GoPro would make a difference. A strategy I learned from the first time. Whenever it goes flat, accelerate, and when it goes up, slow down. Maintain.
So this is a long, flat stretch. So I'm trying to keep up the run as much as I possibly can. I got you, Dad.
Yeah.
I said, please do not let me.
You around with her?
Well, she ran a little bit. No, she wasn't running. She just did it with me across the course.
Yeah, she did that for her. But my question was right there.
2 slips so far. Right now we're going through some mud. You probably can't see that. It's muddy over here. Slow and steady. My pace, my race. This is 10K uphill. First turn nickel. That's 6 last time.
Well, they just started.
Slow and even.
You get to get the air out. I didn't see him do it.
Slow and even, slow and even. Dig. I think this is when the race really begins. When everyone knows their own pace. Ooh. Second trip, but oh, second minor ankle turn. I'm just prone to this on this kind of trail. Rocks and tree limbs everywhere. It's a bit dirty, but the trail is trailing. The trail is trailing. trail is trailing. What up, people? We here. Self check-in. Adrenaline has worn off all my back problems. Actually, my shoulder is cool. My knee, moderate pain. But you know the motto. Head and shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Everything hurts and I am getting old. Head and shoulders, knees and toes. Inhale. Inhale the good air. Exhale the bad air. Let's go. I know you can't see what we're crossing, but we're crossing these little pools of water with these rocks. One wrong step or move, busted ankle, knee, any number of things. So still taking my time as I plan to do for the duration of this race. Let's go. I believe we're coming to an incline, but it's not that steep, and I've been keeping my pace, so just gonna go until I feel like I can't. That's all. It's a moderate incline. Here we go again. And now we're a little steeper. My calves are burning. Hamstrings burning. But slow and steady. Still moving. Ooh, we got a decline coming up. That's what's up. Waiting for that. Take advantage. Speed up a little bit. Okay. Let your momentum take you down the decline. And I'm a $195, so I got a lot of momentum. Take me down the decline. Be back to the flat. Not speeding, we're just going. The thing about these trail races, about 8 to 10 people who passed me just now have been behind and ahead of me probably about 5 times a piece. So most people don't think about pacing. I don't know if they're gonna finish ahead of me, but I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. We'll see. I'll let y'all know for sure, because I haven't stopped. See, now we have a little downhill slope. We're going uphill. I see people walking again. I'm not walking. Same pace. I have enough energy to maintain this pace. Going up or going down. No difference. You might see some familiar faces in my camera as I pass them for time number 6. We shall see. They'll be back, don't worry. shoes a bit dirty. But the trail is trailing. The trail is trailing. Now we're getting to the really steep part. This is where it's more hiking for me. Up. Little rest, and then downhill we pick up our run again. Let's go. What goes up must come down. Now we're back on the flat. Not saying they will be, but in the event that they are, I know what I got. These are actual long distance runners. We got a real steepy coming up. GoPro time. We got a steepy coming up. Going down these rocky areas. The thing about these courses is that eventually, no matter what course you do, I would say if it's 10K and up especially, and it's in a trail, you are on your own, sir. Something happens to you, yeah, they could alert somebody. Somebody's gonna be alerted, but there's nobody actually on the trail, like medics, to make sure that nothing is happening to you. So you just gotta yell or have somebody find you, make a call, whatever it is, and then you gotta wait for the people to come up here on their carts. So that's why I'm like, I will never go on a trail run, especially this kind, and try to be a speed demon. I've done trail runs that are not going up a mountain. They just have park trails. So you just run through the park. Yeah, there's ups and downs and hilly parts, but there's not so much rocks and mud and tree trunks. These races are, woo, mucho liability, but I've been doing this for, 2016 till now. This is my 8th year. Not of doing this specific thing, but obstacle races in general. So whether I finish with the fastest times or not, I consider myself a veteran of this. So there's pretty much nothing I haven't seen. But that said, obviously, there's much longer races, but 36 years old, going on 37, achy knee, back problem, shoulder problem. These are not to really prove anything. Hey, I'm the best, most athletic guy in the world. That's what I wanted when I started. I'm aiming for the top. Now, I'm just aiming for the best mark that I can possibly be. Wherever that lands is wherever it lands. I'm happy with that. As long as I leave it all out on the floor, be good with that. That's a life analogy. If I don't finish first, but I did everything I needed to do to maximize my talents and my efforts, I could live with first place, last place, anything in between. And that was not my mentality years ago. Years ago, it was more like, you know what? Benchmark this. Next time I'm finishing top 5. I did enough of these to know it's unlikely for me to finish in the top 5 in one of these specific type of races. So just focus on doing my best. Thank you. All right.
Look out for that root.
Thank you.
And then back the way you came.
I'm going right around it.
Perfect.
Oh, we're back down now? Hey. This is the same water station? Nice. Thank you. Hold on, this is what I do. Woo! Act like I'm a marathon runner in this. Drink a little bit, pour the rest on my face. Now we are apparently more than halfway, which I thought we were 15 minutes ago, but whatever. Means you got more downhill than up. Pushing, pushing. Y'all will get a chance to see that next year once I see where the finish line is at. My toe hurts. This time, last time, my ankle twists, I had about 5 little minor ankle twists, but I stubbed my toe on a rock, and that's really the most painful thing on my body right now. The adrenaline is carrying my back through this, you know. My knee's actually not hurting. I know it will later. But my back, I mean my toe, sheesh. My toe is like, I wanna make pain right now, right now. I wanna swell up right now, right now. Oh look, we got the highway down here. The highway and all those trees I was passing. I'm gonna be on that road. Hopefully in the next 20 minutes. Listen, there's parts of SpartanTrail that I love. And one of the best parts of it is when it ends. Let's go! Let's go! Woo-woo! I thought I wasn't gonna be able to carry this. I've been carrying it. Like I said, we getting in an arm workout and a leg workout. Whoop, whoop. Gun show. We got a race next week. We might got a race the week after. We got one in June. We got one in August. I'm hoping for this one in October. June, actually May through October, that's my grind season when it comes to fitness. So I finished April, which is usually the season where I get it started. I slacked in April, so I truthfully lost a month. But listen, you dwell on one lost month, 1 month can become 2, 2 can become 6, 6 can become a year. I say that from experience. The worst that I can tell you now is that my exercise goes up and down. But there was a time when I completely just stopped exercising altogether. And I'm working hard because watching my dad lose the use of everything, starting with weakness on his left side, eventually making a fist was hard, standing on his feet was hard. He was fighting for his life, but he was fighting. If he can fight for his life with a terminally ill diagnosis, I can fight on a trail that is gonna end probably between, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours on a bad day. When I'm done, I sit down, heat pack, massage, get some food, get some protein in the system, you know. I'm blessed. I have my eyesight, you know. I have use of my arms and legs, my feet. I can wriggle my fingers, my toes. I do have a mental disorder. Anxiety and depression, I'm sorry. Running and thinking is not so easy. And agoraphobia, panic disorder. So those things do provide some limitations, but they're things that I've developed, all these coping tools over the years. Learn to push through. Okay. Honestly, I consider anxiety sometimes, unless it's warranted and there's some immediate danger to you, but if there's not, I consider that the fear of the future award. The fear of the future disability. I don't know why I call it an award. I'm telling you, running and talking ain't the best for your boy, but yeah. The more you dwell on something that has not happened yet, is the more you think of the worst case scenarios, whether consciously or subconsciously. So do yourself a favor and remember, fear lives in the future, depression lives in the past, and peace lives in the present. Do your best. Work on staying present in each moment. Depression and anxiety, in most cases, do not aid us. Who's ready for some In the Jungle in what I hope turns out to be the final stretch? Come on, Timon, lead me out. A wimmoa, 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 a wimmoa. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Hey, hey, away, I'm on my way, away, I'm on my way. On the trail, the Spartan trail, the tired racer sings tonight. Hey, hey! On the trail, the Spartan trail, the tired racer sings tonight. Come on. A wimmoa, 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 away. I'm on my way. Hold your applause, Simba. Nala, don't eat me. Hakuna Matata. Hold on. I'm really tired. So I just thought of something. It's gonna get me through the day. It's this phrase, a meerkat and a young warthog that kind of stunk a little bit taught me to get me through challenging times by avoidance. You gotta put your past behind you. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Doom, 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 doom. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing grace. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's your problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Ooh. 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Do 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 do. What else? I don't know. I'm too tired to think of anything else. My watch is telling me no. My watch is telling me 5.24 miles. So I'm confused as to how your boy is not at the finish line yet. Let me see. 5K is 3.2. So 10K would be 6.4. And this is telling me, oh, the math ain't mathin' for the kid. So it would seem like I have another mile to go. some of the people that I was back and forth with, they're way ahead. I'm not gonna catch them. Some of the people that are behind me, they're way behind and they're not gonna catch me. That's what I'm trying to say about these races. Unless you're racing with somebody, you know the type of pace that you can maintain. You just stick to it. I'm literally still running the same pace that I started at. I will admit, slightly slower from holding this camera up, but I had a goal to do this, so it is what it is. The camera. I just gotta make sure I'm close enough to the first time. Ooh.
Sarah Long. In second place, by way of Mount Vernon, Ohio.
What's happening, everybody? I finished my 10K Spartan Trail. I would say approximately 1 hour and 35 minutes. We went up the mountain. We came back down the mountain. This is my second time doing this. Actually, this mountain was a little less steep than the other one. I think this is around Bear Mountain, but I don't think this is exactly Bear Mountain. But all for the 2 weeks leading up, I said, I don't know what I have in me to give, because I was going through mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, financial issues all at the same time. So I remember, even as I was trying to get some last minute training in, I was like, Mark, do you think that you can actually do this? And my answer to myself was honestly no each time. And then towards the end, I said, you know what, you're very strong mentally. So you're gonna push through this somehow. But then I had my car accident a couple days ago, and I sat in my car thinking about all the things I was falling behind on in work, how this was gonna affect my finances, it was gonna affect my physical. And I was thinking that I wasn't gonna come here because my back was in an immense amount of pain. And I'm not gonna say that that pain is done. And I told y'all, I didn't really tell anyone that I was still doing this because I know I would have been advised not to. This guy has more heart than the average person, man. I did this for my dad. I did this for my remaining family, my sister, my mom. I did this for my grandma. She's 89. I love her. I did this for my friends that have stuck by me during these tough times. And I did this for me because this is just the beginning. This is the beginning of me getting on track. This is the beginning of me pushing towards the things that I want again, having motivation again. I'm not saying this brought it all back in one day, but this is an amazing step in a positive direction. I have a race next week. I have a race the week after. I have a couple more after that. And let's hope that this can get me back on track. So if there's anything that you feel like you've fallen too far out of the routine to do, don't feel that way. You can always start again tomorrow. Start where you are, and you'll get to your destination. By the way, this is the first time I made a shirt for this. Stay race ready. This shirt was made out of one of my favorite sweater materials, right? It's a hoodie, right? And the headband is made out of the sleeve, one of the sleeves of the shirt. There was a little more I wanted to add to it, but I didn't have the opportunity. But stay race ready. You know what time it is. Race ready, I used to feel as being ready for a race in absence of a race being present. And I used to think of that just as a physical race. Getting your body in shape, eating right, running, doing all that good stuff. Race ready is a mentality because I didn't come into this race physically prepared to climb that mountain and do that 10K. But up here, staying ready so you don't have to get ready. This can catch up, but if you don't have this, you don't have anything. Stay race ready. Take care. I'm back in the car as usual. Mission accomplished. Heading back home, eat, rest, celebrate, rest some more. I'm gonna enjoy my day as much as I can. Normally, I'm like back to the grind, but I am going to focus on happiness more than grind at this moment because I need it. Talk to y'all later. We got Mr. MacGyver here trying his best to get across here and not end up in the drink. Yo, that's lit. I'm getting better and better. Last year, would have slipped and fell. Now I need to see this. Ooh. I need to see what I'm going through.
I don't think so. Oh. It's like red and shiny.
And we're moving. Oh, except for this big rock. But, you know, we sign our lives away, like I said earlier. Something happens to me on one of those rocks. They just call my emergency contact. Hey, sorry, but your son signed his life away. I feel good, na 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 na, like I knew that I would. Reverse psychology, na 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 na. Oh, I feel good, na na. We just went up here. These are the parts where I was running last time, killing my knee. But actually, I definitely stubbed my toe earlier. Some of these rocks. So, boy.